on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive. To start, here's Dart. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And that's going to be enough for a first down. Move the chains up past the 20.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be second down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
On second down, here's Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 17 yards on that play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The right side, he's got Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. They run straight ahead with Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Once more, it's Henderson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Shotgun. It's Dart. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That one is caught by Campbell. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. This one, complete to Campbell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards. A couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. A run out of the gun with H.N. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Liking 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Get it. Ready.
On the ground, here is Achane. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
Second and 6 at the Buccaneers 38-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
Ready. Hop, ready. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Ready, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane goes quickly. Here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On the ready.
Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's third and 2.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Sanders on to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give him a key.
Go. 60 Bobcat. 60 19.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
On second down, Dart. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Baby. Alert, move. Take go.
On a run, and this is Henderson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
Gain brings up second and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. Again, it's Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, they go back to Henderson, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Hawk 7, 18 left, 18 left. Dragon 60. Ready?
Here's Dart. There's a short run caught by Andrews. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun. Third down. It's Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Brenton Simpson. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal.
For the field goal.
This a yard short of the record from 65. That comes out low. It is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Come on. Set. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play to kick off this drive. And even 30 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Ready? Ready?
A run here with H.N. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's a second and 12.
60 Maverick, 60 Corey, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Milrow. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his second TD catch of the season. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it, and the Cardinals are out to a 10-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Switch. Mustang 19. Check go.
We'll go play action here with Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
A run, and it's A.J. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Now it's Milrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, the former first-round pick, Kenneth Murray. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Panther 60. 18, Pioneer.
In motion now, it's Collins. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milrow. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
H.A. will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
To throw is Dart. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Get it.
They'll toss it here to Achane. You talk about the moves, spinning out of that tackle, turning it into a gain of 7. Second down, they need 3.
Bronco switch. Deputy. Viking 18.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
So run it down. The side is out. To run it down. It's your money, y'all.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Go. 60 by go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Let's go. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
From the 38 now, here's second and 5.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Hey, smash. Shot alert. Shot alert. Shot alert.
On the give, it's Henderson. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 35 yards.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
We're going to run it, and this is Holt Allen. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Loss of 2 brings up
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
To the air on second down. Dart in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Come 19, come 19, 18 rapper, 18 rapper. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown Buccaneers. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Get it.
Here's Milrow to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cardinals first down.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Okay, break. Deputy. Crack roll 80.
To the air, it's Milrow. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
They put Wilson in motion. Milroe throwing on second down. That one is caught by Campbell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's an Arizona first down.
First down,
19,
Arizona.
Lions. 19, 18. Let's go.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Cowboy 80. 6, ready.
They'll run with Achan. And he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
On third down, Milroe. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles.
Hunter. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll run with Achan. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd and goal, Milroe. And he'll take it on in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
14-yard line.
Try the right side with Henderson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Tag. Mustang 19, Tiger. Take over.
Dart. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more practice to score touchdowns.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Get it. Cowboy 8.
They go play action now with Milrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the ground, here is H.S. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. This is 3rd and 6.
19, 18. Come on. Hey. Ready.
Throwing is Milrow. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On the carry, it's H.N. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On the set.
2nd and 11.
19. Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And he will get into the end zone. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A give to Henderson, running right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
60 Bearcat, 60 Cowboy 80. Set go.
Throwing is Dart. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Viking 18, 79 Bronco. Ready, ready.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Mustang, Sam. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run. It's Henderson. Finding space inside the 40. And he is out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
A play fake. Now Dart. Forced out wide. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hawk 70.
A run, and this is Henderson. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Bravo 80. Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
60, 70 Lions. Hey, smash Bronco. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Check go.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge
Let's go
stop.
now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A tight end in motion now. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Viking, 18. Bronco, 80.
Once again, it's Achane. The ball comes out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
31. Buccaneers 13.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Come on, come on.
Now a give to Achane, heading right. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visitors. The Cardinals. They were